Good morning. It's me, Vito from Montana. Vito from New York City. Here for the Calendar Girls, and I'm here to sell you something today. You ready to buy? Look at I got brand new no merchandising. Pretty stuff, right? Calendar parts on there, so it's a Calendar Girl project. Yeah! I'll sell it to you low cost, $99.99, 18 easy payments. What do you say?
You're trying to sell me my own dang gnome and you're trying to sell it upscale? What the heck?
No. This is the finest finest American quality stuff. Yeah, they make it in the They make it in the factory. The factory downtown.
No, I made that, and I only sell them for $10. So what are you trying to upscale here, buddy boy?
You got the video proof for that?
I do, actually.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Well, you are taking home. You have a nice day, Vito from wherever the heck I'm from. See you later.
So where we can find this, honey?
From the Calendar Girls. Hi, it's me, Mike from Jersey.
Now we're Mike from Jersey.
Sure, why not?
Love you.
Love
dork.
you too. Happy Calendar Girling.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to another Calendar Girls collaboration hosted by me, Simply Blessed Crafts, and the busy housewife, my sweet friend Jessica. And then our guest host this month is the Southern Shell. Her name is Michelle. We're going to move right on into project number 1. So if you guys are new here or not familiar with this collaboration, the main thing is that we need to use calendar pieces and pretty much all the stuff that we do. Whatever we want to do, we should try to use calendar. So this is actually a piece of calendar that I think I probably used last year. But I thought, I have this little board here, this little sign, and I thought we could maybe get Santa cut out really nicely in here. And I am kind of going to go for a vintage look here, just so you guys kind of understand where my thought process of this is. But I'm trying to cut this down because I do want that border to show in this. I end up fixing that here in a minute because it was every time I'd cut something, I'm not a steady cutter. Every time I'd cut something, it would get off kilter. So I'm actually going to grab a dotting tool, and I'm going to go right around that edge. I'm just going to give me a push down into that little groove, and I'm going to give myself a place to cut. And that worked out like phenomenal. I did have to cut off a little bit more of Santa's hat, but I think we made it work here. So I'm actually going to take some brown paint. This is brown sprinkle or chocolate sprinkle by Apple Barrel, and I had just started by going around the edge of the white here, and now we're going to take some art glitter glue. I'm only using the art glitter glue on this one just because it is very thick. This is a thick paper. This calendar actually came from calendar from I believe this one was either from Walmart or from Hobby Lobby. So their brand is a lot more thicker. It's not one from Dollar Tree or nothing. And then I'm going to grab some of my vintage photo dioxide spray. I'm going to spray that down to kind of give it a little bit more of a, like I said, an antique look. And I kind of held up my white paper to kind of show you the difference between that. And then I decided, okay, let's finish off this border And we're going to go and finish painting all around with that chocolate sprinkle. And then once that's dry, I decided I'm going to go in with a little bit of a black Sharpie and just put Mary in the corner, and just needed something there. Now I'm going to turn this into a Christmas ornament. I'm going to just stick down a little bit of hot glue and then a piece of twine here along the side. And I do end up grabbing out a little spatula tool. It's a makeup brush. If you guys have never seen these, you can get them at Dollar Tree. At least you could before. But that was before when the prices went up. Anyway, you'll see more of that in the final reveal. Project number 2. So, if you guys have not noticed, we're doing Christmas in July here. And I was going to go a little bit more traditional on this one. I do make a lot of gnomes on my channel, and today is no different. So I grabbed a green sock and I cut it right above the heel, and we're going to put a little rice in the little booty, and then we're going to put some polyfill down to make them nice and plump. And then I'm going to tie off the top of this with a couple of rubber bands. And then we're going to pick out his beard. And his beard's going to have kind of like little brown specks and stuff and brown colors and stuff in it. We're going to get some hot glue and we're going to glue that right down to him. Make sure you load it up really good so it sticks really well down to his body. Now, instead of using this for his hat, because that's exactly what I was thinking I was going to do, but I thought about it and I was like, I need him to have arms. Because he needs to hold something. So I'm going to cut this in half, and then I'm going to cut it in half again. So you basically saw what I did. I'm going to use some, oh my gosh. I'm drawing a blank on them now. Anyway, you can see me wrapping them around there now. Some pipe cleaners. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, Lord, for giving me the word. Pipe cleaners, and we're going to wrap them around there. I did that for both of them. Now I'm going to, this is going to be my hat. Now, this is one of my favorite movies for Christmas. It's very nostalgia to me. It's something that I've watched all the time. Every year, it's like I have to watch it at least once. When I was a kid, it used to play on TBS for 24 hours. So it was just kind of just always on. So it's one of my favorites. And I found socks last year and I never got to do anything with them. So I decided that I'm going to use them this time. I had to cut the bottom off and I just used hot glue to make a little rim basically, and now I'm going to cut right above the heel here, or right below the heel. I guess it's right below the heel because I didn't want the black spot to show right there. So I did kind of give him a short hat, but that's fine. It does say A Christmas Story on it, and he is probably going to stay home with me because, like I said, he is it's one of my favorites. Now we're just going to stuff our little arms up into his hat, right along the sides of him. I'm going to stuff his little hat down here, but I'm actually going to take that out here in a minute, but we're going to put our nose on here first, I guess. So I'm going to grab a little wooden ball. We're going to stick it right down. Excuse me. And then we're going to just put a little dab of glue right down and then put that little rim that I made down on top of his nose. And we're going to grab out couple of little beads here, and we're going to give him his little hands. And right here, I figured out that I made a mistake. And I'm like, I need to go back because I didn't wrap my other sock with jute twine. I only wrapped it with the rubber bands. Guys, make sure you're doing this, because if you ever sell these gnomes that I teach you how to make, your rubber bands will dry rot if you decide to use rubber bands on it. Rubber bands don't last forever, so make sure you're doing that. I usually just use rubber bands just because it's easier when you're trying to make it tight, and then you can tie whatever ribbon or whatever, decorative, whatever you want on top of it. Excuse me. So here I'm going to go in with a little piece of calendar in the back, from the back calendar. If you guys have ever seen the movie, you'll probably get this a little bit. I asked my husband, without saying anything, if it makes sense to him, and he just giggled. He says, yeah, makes sense. So in the movie, they go and find a Christmas tree, and like at one of the lots, and like it was like, she was like, isn't it a little large? He's like, no, Christmas only comes once a year, why not? Kind of one of those things, and they had to tie it to the roof of their car and all this, blah, blah, blah. So the Christmas tree lot is one of those spots in the movie. So I figured this would fit right in to our little A Christmas Story thing. So he's actually going to be the one guy that's going to sit out there and hold up the little Christmas tree, fresh Christmas tree signs. Here I'm going to take the daubing tool that I used earlier, and I'm going to give him a couple of little freckles on his nose. It's one of my favorite things to do. And then we're going to grab some jute twine, and we're going to wrap around the top of our rubber band. And finish cutting that off. And now our little Nomi is done. Final reveal, you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please make sure that you give everybody some love, and go say hi to everybody. Go give Southern Shell, Michelle, some love and see what she created, and go give oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. I'm looking at my projects. Go give Jessica, my sweet friend over there at The Busy Housewife, go give her some love and give her a good thumbs up and everything, and see what she created with some wonderful calendars. And I will see you guys all in the next one. I hope you enjoyed, and God bless. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed all this. And wave bye to Ryan. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Like I said, bye!